Reasons people hardly understand the INTJs/INTJ the architect. INTJs are a unique and sometimes misunderstood personality type. The INTJ personality type is a relatively uncommon MBTI personality type. Introverted reasoning, intuition, and decision-making are some of the characteristics individuals with the INTJ personality type have. INTJ, like INTPs and INFJs, are frequently misunderstood both by others and by themselves. This group distinguishes itself through logical independence, competence, scepticism, and intellectuality. They have a very strong intuition and very unique perspectives to offer that not everyone can understand. Their desire to discover their inner world is great, and they have a wonderful and intelligent personality for those who can appreciate it. Welcome to yet another mind-blowing video with EBLINE, where we will be discussing reasons people hardly understand the INTJs/INTJ the architect. Number 1 reason people hardly understand the INTJs is INTJs are self-assured in their logic, but less so in their interpersonal interactions. For INTJs, relationships are typically failed. They are, for the most part, fairly sensible thinkers who base their conclusions on sound reasoning. The problem is that they can't set their overanalyzing minds aside long enough to interact with one another. It's almost as though they're terrified of being misunderstood. And they nearly always are. While it may appear sensible to avoid making hasty decisions, doing so is harmful to any type of interpersonal relationship. Emotions are distinct from cognition, which INTJs struggle to grasp. Overanalyzing can be useful in some contexts, especially in school, but it can be difficult when one has lost faith in human connection. To survive, they must force themselves to engage in continual small talk. After all, this is the situation we find ourselves in. When the INTJ is assigned to work with a charming but untrustworthy coworker, the situation becomes more tough. Because of their critical and distant nature, INTJs are prone to depression. They are rational beings who can cope with their emotions rationally. Whatever the decision or challenge, they approach it in the same way. They overanalyze the scenario in an attempt to create the greatest connection possible for themselves. While emotions may be foreseen, they are also unpredictable and can sometimes defeat INTJs in their search of happiness. When INTJs can't control their emotions, they become irritable and leave the scene. They may retreat from others to avoid having to cope with their sentiments if they are unable to identify and interpret them. Only INTJs are extremely gifted at this personality trait. Number 2 reason people hardly understand the INTJs is INTJs are both creative and decisive. This is a feature that is unusual among INTJs. Analytical or logical reasoning is uncommon in creative thinkers. However, unlike other creative types, INTJs do not have this tendency to lean one way or the other. They combine the two, resulting in an odd assortment of interests and abilities. INTJs have a lot of wacky ideas that may seem unusual to others. Introverts exist in their own reality. Individuals with this personality type like to go deep within themselves, absorbing up information or exploring new creative possibilities. Their creative abilities, on the other hand, are not bound by time or place. As a result, they frequently appear disorganized to others, and they may be confused since they must choose which choice to take before progressing, which takes time. They are unable to reverse their decision after it has been made. It's because they've planned out their strategies until they achieve their goals. Other personality types can be imaginative or analytical, but they must put forth a lot of effort to do so. INTJs are a rare kind of personality type since they excel at both. Number 3 reason people hardly understand the INTJs is INTJs are intellectual and motivated people who are not very social. Small conversation is one of the most irritating things for INTJs. It is despised by them. Despite their fondness of chit-chat on a variety of topics, an INTJ can be uneasy and weird when meeting new people. Deep thinkers with a lot to say, INTJs have a lot to say. They have a sharp mind and can come up with ideas that others cannot. They make good problem-solving companions because to their capacity to learn quickly. Introverts may find it challenging to interact with others. It is ideal for them to interact with each other one-on-one rather than in large groups. It's a very unusual characteristic. Conversationalists are generally excellent in social situations. They can chat with anyone about anything and get along well with others. At first look, intuitive types, ENTJs, may appear cold and calculated, which may turn off other personality types and make socializing difficult and uncomfortable for everyone. They are ideal partners for people who do not wish to be the center of attention due to their rarity. If you enjoy watching this video, please show your appreciation by clicking the like button. Number 4 reason people hardly understand the INTJs is INTJs are natural leaders who want to remain anonymous wherever possible. We should anticipate INTJs to be quiet and restrained in their interactions because they are introverts. In contrast, INTJs can be terrific leaders if they take the initiative. A difficult task can motivate them to solve it and then lead or assist their companions in achieving it. INTJs thrive in strategic planning and enjoy experimenting with new ideas and concepts to see if they are viable. The fact that INTJs must communicate their constantly shifting opinions presents a minor barrier. They want to keep to themselves since it is difficult. They are fair, just, and righteous leaders. They simply will not accept it. Despite the fact that they prefer to be alone, their external look frequently propels them into positions of leadership. This is unusual because the strongest leaders are those who actually want to and enjoy being in control. However, this doesn't make INTJs bad leaders, it's just that they are unable to motivate themselves to give directions or set a good example in front of a large crowd. However, this is most likely why they generate some of the world's most influential leaders. The capacity to reason clearly and make informed decisions distinguishes the INTJ personality type. They need to boost their self-esteem. INTJs may need to pay attention to their feelings when in a relationship. INTJ female and INTJ male need to occasionally put their head and rational thinking down and follow their emotions. Number 5 reason people hardly understand the INTJs is INTJs are inquisitive but restrained in their demeanor. If you happen to run into an INTJ, you'll notice that they're usually quiet and reserved. It's also one of the reasons they're commonly misconstrued. You will be astounded by their magnetism as you get to know them more. They are a good listener with the potential to inspire others. They are skilled at absorbing new information and returning with useful suggestions. Many people feel that INTJs are narrow-minded because they are one of the least liked personality types. Those who are acquainted with this personality know that this is not the case. INTJs are exceptionally open-minded individuals. They can be used to a wide range of events and concepts, and they are frequently open to interpretation. They are particularly uncommon since they never externalize any of this. Even if they're open to the concept of thinking about certain concerns, they're not the kind to express themselves strongly about them. This personality type is uncommon due to its inconsistency. Many open-minded people enjoy discussing their points of view with others, but INTJs prefer to think things through on their own before acting. Everyone, after all, has their own set of skills and shortcomings. Intuitive kinds, INTJs, are intelligent and strategic thinkers, yet they may lack social skills. The capacity to use their strengths while improving their weaknesses can help them build a more well-rounded personality as well as a more fulfilled way of life. What exactly is it about INTJs that makes them so unique? It typically involves two contrasting personality traits that the general public misinterprets as mutually incompatible. INTJs are one of the most unusual personality types due to the way these characteristics interact with and against one another. Don't forget to hit the like button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and become a subscriber to our YouTube channel. Send this video to at least 2 friends or your favorite group chat to spread the love. To stay up to speed with our latest videos, click the bell symbol. Until the next time, take care.